Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing today? My name is Conman, and this right here is the 1.9 snapshot, kind of little hints, what's going on news sort of thing. Right now I've been looking around on the interwebs, trying to figure out exactly what is going on with 1.9, and why we haven't really heard much about it yet, and where it is. So, the last time that an update happened was on September 2nd, 2014, and that has now been 297 days, and that was Minecraft 1.8. That is when we got all these great new features into the game. But now we're kind of begging for more. As the Minecraft community, we have never went this long in between updates. The longest time it's been has been 76 days, and this one we're currently running at 297. So we're almost at 300 days. And we have not even gotten a snapshot yet. So we're begging for something here. We're looking for news. We're all getting excited about what the future of Minecraft is. So what I've looked around and what I've gotten so far from it is that the next update in 1.9, there's no official announced date yet for it at all. They're still working on it. So we might be, by the end of the summer, we may see something, or we may not. Who knows when it'll come out. But because we haven't got the first snapshot yet, we're still a ways away from seeing this thing. So anyways, the combat update is what is called for 1.9. So the combat update, I think there was the biomes update in the past. They each have their own name, but this is 1.9. Minecraft 1.9 is going to be known as the combat update. And this thing is going to be really focusing on just the general combat physics in Minecraft and how they all work with boss battles and just fighting mobs in general. So what I have seen so far is there's going to be a few new block types, and there's just going to be a lot of gameplay features that are being changed and added into this. So without further ado, I might as well start to read off what I have found to you guys, and I will post the links in the description below if you wish to check it out yourselves. So what I've found here is that there's going to be a new block type. It does not say exactly what it is. All it says is new block type. And then there's going to be also a new unknown dark colored block type. So this one cannot be obtained, and it is not naturally generated from my understanding here. It has a visual effect on the world, and it cannot be used in-game. It's a technical block, and this is going to be used to build and generate structures. So that's that for that block. There's going to be what's called a grass path. Now, this is already in Minecraft Pocket Edition. I don't know if it's going to be the same thing coming over to the PC edition, but that is already in there. It says it's a 15-16 block tall grass-like path. I don't know. It features somewhat similar texture to the grass block. That's all they're telling me right now. So it may be like the Pocket Edition. Who knows? And then there's also going to be new blocks in the end. So that is pretty much all they've given about the blocks in the game. Now, that's not what this update is about, though, so it really just sounds like a couple new blocks. The real update comes with the combat, as it is known as the combat update. So the main thing that's going to be coming in is we are going to get a left hand. So if you look on the screen right now, say if we go into one mode here, let's get rid of this, you only see our right hand. As we walk around, we punch with our right hand, we swing our swords, we mine with our right hand, all of that. Now, from my understanding, what is going to happen, there is going to be a hand on the opposite side. So on this side, we're going to see both of our hands now. That is my understanding. We are going to get two hands in this game, which will be pretty cool. So a left hand. And this will give us the option if we want to play with our left hand. So say you're left-handed and you hate mining with your right. Well, guess what? Now you can swing a sword, you can mine, you can dig, all with your left hand. So that is very, very cool. And this will also act as how the right hand did previously. So everything you can do with the right hand, you can do with the left. Now, really, really cool feature about this, I just hit my mic, is that we're now going to be able to probably block with the shield, because it says here that there is going to be an offhand slot, and it's shown by a shield outline in the inventory. So my guess is some of the new items that are going to be coming in are different types of shields. We're probably going to have a wood shield, an iron shield, a diamond shield, gold shield. All of our basic materials, we're now going to be able to make a shield, and we're going to no longer be able to block with the sword, from my understanding. That's what it says here. I keep hitting my mic. I'm very, very sorry. Just talking a lot with my hands here because I'm not having it on my mouse. That's just the way I talk. The other hand is only visible to the player when something is equipped there. So we're not going to be running around with two fists in front of us. So we're still going to run around with just the right hand open, or if you're left-handed, you're going to have your left hand out. But when something is equipped in it, we're going to be able to have both of our hands showing. Now, what I think is going to be kind of happening with this is we're going to be able to select blocks to have in, say, our offhand to place them, and we could have a pick equipped in our right hand. So say if we're building something, it's going to speed up building, and just that's my guess. It does not say that anywhere here, but I'm pretty sure that is what's going to happen with this. And that will also apply to torches. You can use that, so you don't ever have to change off your pickaxe to place down a torch, from my understanding. There's going to be new generated structures, so there's a new type of dungeon with new blocks and mobs in it. So I understand it's going to be probably something like with that new dark colored block. That's probably what's going to be included with it. Something like the underwater temples, whatever those things are called. You can get those prismarine blocks from there. I'm guessing these types of dungeons, you're going to be able to get these types of blocks from it. Probably. I'm just guessing. There's also going to be new generated structures in the end, including a tower-like structure, smaller ground-based structures, and other islands. So they're going to make more updates to the end, which follows into there's going to be an enderdragon update. I'm guessing the boss battle is going to be harder. He now will have new particle effects and the ability for him to respawn in the end without you having to regenerate the end. So I don't know if that's going to be every single time you go back into the end, if he has a certain amount of time in between spawning, or if he just respawns back into the game once and then you can kill him again. I don't know exactly how it will work. That we're going to have to wait until some snapshots to find that one out. So there's also some new items. There's going to be quivers. So once again, the combat update, they're going to be able to put your arrows in these quivers, probably have them on your back or something like that. So there'll probably be like a quiver slot, and that way, or maybe it's held in your offhand, and that way it won't take up inventory space. Probably, that's my understanding. And I bet you can have like 6 stacks of arrows or 8 stacks of arrows put into this quiver, and that way it doesn't take up 8 slots in your inventory. So having infinity on your bow is no longer a must. Probably. That's my understanding. There will be at least 4 new arrow types. So this is pretty cool. I have no clue what they're going to be. It just says the gold-colored arrow is the spectral arrow, which is the utility rather than being good at hurting. So whatever that means, there's going to be something to do with that. There's going to be shields, as I mentioned before. They'll be shown by a black shield outline in the picture, will be used for blocking instead of a sword, and can be used to attack and defend at the same time. So there's going to be also some new changes to the game. Armor stands will now be able to dual wield. There's going to be new cloud rendering system. Death messages will now be displayed on the player's death screen as well in the chat. So when you die, you'll see what your death message actually was. Hostile mobs will now have animations when they're attacking, as opposed to when a skeleton's shooting at you, it just doesn't look like it's shooting. Now you'll see it actually hold its bow up and take a shot at you. Rearranged in the survival inventory and creative survival tab to accommodate the new quiver and shield slots. So there's going to be new inventory slots. Maps are going to be held in one arm rather than in both, and it looks like there's something to do with shaders, make it a little bit easier to get into the game. And like I mentioned before, swords can no longer be used for blocking. So as for now, that is all the information about 1.9 there is. The big thing to take away is there's going to be dual wielding now, there's going to be planned changes to the enderdragon, and there's going to be new generated structures in both the end and the overworld. So very, very exciting news coming towards Minecraft. There's probably going to be more added, as we have not even seen a first snapshot, but as the snapshots get released, we're going to get more and more details out of this. So I'm very excited to see what this 1.9, the combat update, will be like. Who knows how long it is away. Like I said, I'm just reading you guys what I've seen, and hopefully get you guys a little more updated on it as well. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please remember to leave a big thumbs up. I'll try to keep up to date on these 1.9 news as more stuff gets released, so that you guys are the first to know. Anyways, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.